Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Actually, this is the first time we've done a video here on this channel besides the introduction video, so welcome to the channel, I should say. But today we're going to be talking about Microsoft, as they've recently put out an announcement today that kind of outlines their vision for the Activision acquisition. So if you didn't know, actually Microsoft has made an attempt to buy out Activision Blizzard, and the reason that this is important is that Activision Blizzard is one of the biggest gaming companies on the planet. They're the homes of franchises such as Overwatch, Diablo, Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Candy Crush, and StarCraft, and they own a lot of basically like subsidiary studios and whatnot as well. So they do have a major amount of clout in the gaming industry and franchises worth billions upon billions of dollars. These are some of the highest earning franchises in gaming history. Call of Duty is a perennial top finisher every time that it releases, and of course, well, Modern Warfare 2 is coming right around the corner. Overwatch 2 is supposed to be coming soon as well. They're not joking around with this acquisition. This is a major acquisition, and they've finally kind of laid out the blueprint for us on what they're going to do with this and why this is important to them. While we love consoles, we recognize that they are not the only way that people play games. Today, the largest and fastest growing segment of gaming is mobile platforms. To reach the billions of players where they are, and no matter what device they play on, we need to embrace choice. Giving players choice in how they play their games makes gaming more accessible and leads to larger, more vibrant communities of players. Choice is equally important to developers. Developers benefit from having a diversity of distribution and business models for their games. Choice unlocks opportunities for innovation and enables the industry to grow. We are expanding choice in two ways: through the creation of Game Pass, which gives players a subscription option, and by bringing more games to mobile platforms, including through our cloud game streaming technology. Subscription services like Game Pass make gaming more affordable and help players from all over the world find their next favorite game. Game Pass empowers developers to bring more games to more players, not fewer. We intend to make Activision Blizzard's much-loved library of games, including Overwatch, Diablo, and Call of Duty, available in Game Pass, and to grow those gaming communities. By delivering even more value to players, we hope to continue growing Game Pass, extending its appeal to mobile phones and any connected device. So it's pretty clear that Microsoft is taking the growth opportunity of this entire thing seriously. They've already gotten some of the biggest franchises, some of the biggest names in gaming out there to basically come under their wing, right? And they already have a good product with Game Pass. So why not take all of these opportunities that you have, put them on Game Pass, and also develop products for them for mobile? Now, personally, I'm not a huge mobile gamer. I don't think that a lot of mobile games I played are really that great. But I mean, for on-the-go opportunities, it's still there. I mean, I like Call of Duty Mobile at least. I think it's pretty okay. But this is a big move for Microsoft. I mean, they're getting into it with basically one of the biggest gaming companies in the world, and they're trying to expand upon what they've already built. Game Pass, in my opinion, is already much superior to what Sony, their main rival in the gaming industry, already has to offer, and I feel like adding these products into it alongside what they already have is only going to make it better. They also went ahead and confirmed that in their acquisition of Activision Blizzard that it's not going to be taking game franchises like Call of Duty away from rivals. In doing so, we will pursue a principled path. We've heard that this deal might take franchises like Call of Duty away from the places where people currently play them. That's why, as we've said before, we are committed to making the same version of Call of Duty available on PlayStation on the same day the game launches elsewhere. We will continue to enable people to play with each other across platforms and across devices. We know players will benefit from this approach because we've done it with Minecraft, which continues to be available on multiple platforms and has expanded to even more since Mojang joined Microsoft in 2014. As we extend our gaming storefront across new devices and platforms, we will make sure that we do so in a manner that protects the ability of developers to choose how to distribute their games. We will continue to engage with regulators with a spirit of transparency and openness as they review this acquisition. We respect and welcome the hard questions that are being asked. The gaming industry today is robust and dynamic. Industry leaders, including Tencent and Sony, continue to expand their deep and extensive libraries of games, as well as other entertainment brands and franchises, which are enjoyed by players everywhere. We believe that a thorough review will show that the combination of Microsoft and Activision Blizzard will benefit the industry and players. For all the players and game developers out there, you remain at the center of everything we do, and we will continue to listen to your feedback and do everything we can to nurture this industry we all love. So here they're basically addressing addressing the rumors that, by acquiring Activision Blizzard, they'll become like a gaming monopoly, and they'll have the ability, which they will have the ability, to do some pretty crazy things. I mean, the Game Pass is going to be stacked. There's the potential they could take these kinds of franchises away from Sony, but realistically, that's not in their best financial interest. I mean, taking Call of Duty off of like PlayStation just would murder the sales for the game, right? They don't want to do that. They don't want to make it a Microsoft exclusive. It really wouldn't be in their best interest, and at the end of the day, they're looking to basically start dominating on other platforms with these kinds of games too. I mean, Call of Duty, like I said, is a perennial #1 selling game here in the United States. It's a massive franchise, and to have that on your side, pretty important, pretty big thing. So it's very understandable why Microsoft is doing this, but the way that they're planning this, is actually very impressive. Like I said, moving these products to Game Pass, getting more people involved in them. The Call of Duty player count has declined dramatically after Call of Duty Vanguard, and after Warzone got stale to a lot of people, so this would be a big move for Call of Duty. Now, keep in mind, the deal hasn't gone all the way through yet. There's still regulators and whatnot debating whether or not that this is actually an okay transaction. It could end up getting blocked, but at the end of the day, Microsoft is doing everything they can to get this deal through and basically put themselves in a better position. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, of course, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel, follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @SubTheOptimus. Make sure to check out Shoptimus down below, and until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, talking about Microsoft, and signing out.